Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a PS4 game that I used to love, and I finished years ago, and I'm returning to it simply because it's from the makers of the Still Wakes the Deep. So this is from the makers of the same game. So I thought we'd return to an old classic. Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. So let's play a little bit of this, and I'll show you a bit of gameplay of this. This is based in like a little village in England, in the countryside, and it's such a great story. Highly recommend it if you've never played it. So I'm going to give you a little bit of gameplay today, probably about half an hour or so, and see how we get on.
This is Dr. Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Yes, something has happened, and everybody has disappeared. So you are going to investigate this little village and surrounding areas to see if you can unfathom anything that's happened. So we start off here at this house, at this gate. So we're in Shropshire by the looks of it.
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I'm able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley. The event has left markers. We don't understand it yet, but we're going to keep working to try and understand it. You can use them to find what you're looking for. The answers, they're all here. The answers are in the light.
One.
I'm going to continue to broadcast.
This is a special announcement by the Emergency Measures Committee. Due to exceptional circumstances, radio and television in this area has been brought under the control of the EMC as per the Crisis Preparedness and Action Bill of 1982. Keep your radio and television on at all times. Stay indoors and avoid contact with other people. Do not attempt to telephone outside your local area. Do not panic and remain civil and calm. Stay tuned to this station for updates.
So this is in the 80s, as you can tell. It's one of those games you need to investigate everything.
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy? Now piss off.
Nice.
Arsehole.
So you
That
get
was
little...
unnecessary. Just because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Kate, can we just talk about this?
Steven, I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. Come on, let's get started.
So yeah, all these strange little things happen. And you can pick up little bits of story by finding and discovering these little sort of like orbs. Jeremy. So you follow in that orb, and that will tell you some of the story.
I can assume that they really are serious about this whole quarantine thing. If Mrs. Boughton wandered off that way before they closed the road, I suspect we'll never find her. Not until this whole thing blows over.
Well, it's more than a little odd. I mean, this is Yorton, for goodness sake. There was no need for them to be so rude.
Well, if they are so concerned that they are willing to close off the roads, I suspect they would argue that there is every need. What is certain is that for the time being, none of us are going anywhere.
But he had a rifle, a soldier with a rifle, in Shropshire. The world's gone stark raving mad. I've a good mind to write to my MP.
You do that, Barb, and I'll personally deliver it for you, once this blockade is removed anyway. Come on, Bob. I can't spend all day chasing pensioners around the valley. The surgery won't open itself. I need to grab some paracetamol when we get back as well. Cracking headache all of a sudden.
So this has all been blocked off by the police and the military, as you can see. And this will head us down towards the village. Isn't it a great looking game? I mean, this has been out years. It's a PS4 game. Yes, I'm playing it on the PS5, but Haverton Road, and it still looks absolutely amazing. I wonder if the orb wants us to have a look at the phone box.
Who's that? Hello?
Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it's started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to force him to order the strike. I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows
Hello,
if
can
it
you
will
hear
work.
me? We need help.
Who are you?
Jesus, get off the phone! Get off the phone! It's in the phone!
It's in the phone.
I miss these old phones. You can't get more English than this, can you, really? So we're now going to enter the village. Nice 1980s car there, look.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
Come on. We'll look at the figures, tighten up the data, and resubmit. Your core idea is sound, you just got the numbers slightly wrong.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you. I think you are a brilliant man, Dr. Appleton. Listen. I'm here, right? We're together, you and me. The alignment event tomorrow. It's yours, okay? You saw the opportunity, you ran the numbers. Even if they can't see it, I'm proud of you.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Steven. Look on the bright side. Around here, you're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right? I'm surprised they haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council have a subcommittee working on that right now.
So you've got all these little weird little stories of life that are going on in this village. And you're here to discover them. Quarantine in this house.
Extraordinary. The whole thing reminds me of high school. Seeing Mars for the first time. That same rush of excitement. My hands are shaking.
So it's good to try and investigate everywhere. So we go to that house, but first let's go over to the pub. The Stars at Night. It's just like everything's been deserted. Where has everyone gone? Right, so let's go to this house over here.
Hello? Hello? Oh, Amanda, I thought you'd left town.
We tried. We did try. But they've closed all the roads and you can't get through. And then Georgie and Ben said they had headaches. And then they started bleeding.
So everyone started to get headaches.
So Neil turned the car around and we saw the house was open and I know we shouldn't have, but we just came in to clean up the kids and then Neil and I started bleeding as well and I just all over my blouse. Everyone was so tired.
It's all right, Amanda. Everything will be all right. Just try and calm down and tell me where Neil and the children are.
They're upstairs. They were tired and Neil said they could take a nap in the bed and we thought Barbara wouldn't mind as they're only children and I was so tired so Neil took them up. He took them upstairs to tuck them in.
And?
That was 6 hours ago.
He never came back down. Oh dear.
Must be too frightened to go and look.
Why don't we go and look together? I can hold your hand if you like.
Yeah. I think I could manage that, yes. Please help me.
Of course I'll help you. Neil? Neil, are you there?
There's no one up here by the looks of it. There's blood-stained tissues. There's a drawing. Okay, we'll go back down. Check out the greenhouse. No, nothing there. Can't go in the cellar. Okay. Isn't this a very eerie, strange game?
What are you doing? I saw you doing that.
Stay away from me. Don't come near me.
This is people's property. You're scaring them.
It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so fast.
What are you talking about?
It's traveling down the wires.
Yeah, God, man, you've lost your mind. Where is Kate? What have you done with her?
Don't you understand? It's breaching the quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over, Appleton.
Look, get off.
All right, Sam, stop it. You weedy little shit.
It's
Give me the
mine.
can. Give me the
Stop
can.
it. I need it.
Grow up! Fuck.
Oh, God, no. It's starting to manifest itself everywhere.
Stephen, come back.
Oh, Christ.
It's okay, Dave. Can't go in that one. Can't go that way. Okay. Let's head down towards the bridge. We'll go over that way in a minute. What do you guys think? It's a very, very unusual game. Very cool, though. Okay, so we can only go back the way we came. Anything going on in the park? What is this? It's a missile. I'm gonna go with this yellow orb because it wants me to follow it.
Is everything all right?
Get out of my way.
Where's Kate?
Where do you think she is?
Stephen, what's going on?
Screw Kate. It's all her fault anyway.
What's that mark on your face? Stephen! Stephen!
So where did Stephen go? We'll play a little bit longer. Another 5 minutes or so. Just going to give you a bit of a taste of the game. If you like it, write down in the comments you've enjoyed it, and I will play some more. Let's chop out Robert's auto repair. Hello?
Meg, come and have a look at this.
Oh, I don't believe it. Charlie?
Jeremy reckons someone had been raiding all the empty houses. He said a load of stuff had been taken.
What's up?
It looks like someone's been collecting their own supplies.
Bastard.
Well, we've got enough stock in the warehouse to keep the entire village going for months.
We should get a truck.
What, and go and get all of it now?
Yeah, why not?
It's Appleton. It's that bloody crackpot Stephen Appleton. I'm gonna fucking do him.
Sam, it's fine. We better get moving before the weather turns. You come in. We'll swing by the camp and get Rachel on the way back.
Shepherd's Walk. Number 15. Hello?
It wasn't just some distortion of physics. They may not understand it yet, but it wasn't an accident. All of the clocks, what happened at Tower 6, it's just not random. There's an effort. An attempt to communicate.
So where does that want me to go? It almost looks like it's right over here. So we'll go over there. We'll investigate over here. Maybe he wants to go to the church. We can do that. Let's have a look at this house first. So random, all this just sort of stuff going on. Okay, nothing there. What's this place up here? Just the town hall.
What about the station?
That's shut down too. So there's no way in or out of the valley. They're obviously serious about this flu thing.
Phil doesn't think it's flu at all. He said he's been practicing medicine for 30 years and he's seen plenty of flu, and he said this doesn't feel right at all.
Well, there's nothing of any use on the radio.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. Have you started?
Yes, but to be honest, there's not really that much to discuss. This quarantine is in place, there's roadblocks and everything. No one really seems to know anything, but people are definitely missing. More of them too, not just a couple of old biddies. No one's seen the Sullivans since yesterday, and the house is just sitting there unlocked.
I just got back from the farm. All of Frank's cows died in the night. He's devastated.
Poor man, hasn't he had enough for 1 year? First Mary and now this.
Well, if no one's coming in to sort this mess out, we're just going to have to do it ourselves. Barbara, get Phil to do a stock take on medication. Jeremy, put the word out for people to congregate at the village hall. It's best we get everyone in one place for the time being.
Good.
I'll organise supplies. We'll have a lot of hungry mouths to feed. There's plenty at the depot, but well, let's start with what's here in the village. I'll draw up a rota. Charlie, you help me with that?
Anything for you, Meg?
I'll head out into the valley and scoop up the isolated families and check in with Lizzie Graves at the camp. Has anyone seen or heard anything from Stephen Appleton or his wife?
Well, something really bad's happened, isn't it? Look. Okay. We'll just check out these cars. We'll head to the church, we'll have a look there, and then we'll end the video. And if you've liked it, give it a little like, cheeky like. Make a comment, say yeah, it's been cool, and we'll move on to see where this story is going to take us. I've played it through years ago, and I know what happens. But if you want to find out, then you need to let me know. So we're going to go and look at the church.
It doesn't even reach the back fence, silly old bugger.
Well, loaves and fishes we can manage, but
Father
garden
Jeremy,
design's a little...
might I have a word?
Mrs. Boyles, of course. Meg, will you excuse us, please?
See you back at Charlie's later. Cheerio, Wendy.
I was speaking to Barbara. She said there were some irregularities about Mary's morphine.
Good grief. Those are private medical records. Barbara should know better than to be discussing that sort of thing with you. If Dr. Wade finds out, he'll have no choice but to suspend her. Damn it, Wendy! Your brother is grieving. Mary was sick for a long time, and I'm glad it's over for her. Go and support Frank. He needs you now.
God knows what you did. He sees. I just pray he can overlook Mary's weakness, but you, a man of the cloth,
If you have an issue with...
bring shame on this parish.
If you have an issue with me, I suggest you write to the Bishop of the Diocese.
Oh, so Jeremy's the priest.
To attend to. Excuse me.
Jeremy's the priest. It's extremely eerie in here. There's no one in the church at the moment. Okay. A little bit uneventful there in the church. Great sounds. I love the sounds of the birds. This is like me on Sullivan's Walk. Oh dear. Let's go over here. Nothing there. Okay. So we can't get round the other side of the church here. That's bizarre. There's like this eerie feeling in here, but then there's nothing here. Maybe this is something later in the story. It's been so long since I played this. Okay, we'll leave the church. We're going to leave this video in a minute. I hope you've enjoyed this first little video. It's been pretty cool. Like I said, just leave me a comment if you're interested in seeing any more gameplay of this. This is from the makers of Still Wakes the Deep. Obviously it's not as action-packed as that. This is a lot more a sort of laid-back, finding out the story sort of game. You like investigating this phenomenon that's happened. And all you basically do is go around the village, just investigating houses, and you come across things, stories.
If you could just have a word with them, perhaps. They listen to you.
Well, I really don't see what it has to do with me at all.
The village looks up to you. I just think with what's been happening with Mr. Coles and Mrs. Boughton and the others, that people need somewhere to talk, to feel safe.
Perhaps they don't think that your church is somewhere they feel particularly safe.
I don't need your forgiveness, Wendy. Or theirs. Whosoever thou art that judgest, for wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself. Romans chapter 2, verse 1.
Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. Matthew chapter 6, verse 1. It's not my judgment you should be worried about, Father. But fine. I'll talk to Barbara. Ask her to put a note up in the surgery about an extra service. Will that do?
Cool. So it now wants me to follow around here. The ones that are quarantined, I think, are houses you can't go into. Been there.
So from the main road. Not many people are moving around now.
I was looking for Dr. Wade.
Listen, Frank. I don't know what's happened, but your Stephen seems to think he's responsible.
I reckon he is.
He said, Kate's still up at the observatory, but the gates are locked. Frank, there's going to be a rescue soon, I'm sure of it. They'll send planes or something.
Well, they'll send planes, all right. This pattern of his, we're in the center of it. Which means if they intend to stop it, we're right in the firing line.
So, the game's saved there. So I think that's where we're going to leave it. We're going to come out the house and we'll leave it here. And if you want any more, join the video. Cheers, guys.